Hello people, this is the Black Love Gamer and this is a different episode of a Township Tale. Now, no fault of the game on this part. The first time I was recording, my freaking the plug for my external hard drive came out, so therefore nothing was recorded, and it was a great episode. But I'll get into that in a moment. All right, now my whole goal for this episode was to craft something. Go through the ordeals of finding a tree, chopping it down, going back to the carpentry area, finding something to craft and actually crafting it. Some of that will be in this video, but some of it, like I said before, will not be. Therefore, I will just talk over some random things that happened. I may even put in when I was fighting the little... I didn't know the little blue chickens just started attacking. Or, I don't know, maybe I looked aggressive today. I don't know. Don't know. Okay, but either way, I started the game off, went to the forest, found a tree, chopped it down, and whatnot. Then... I go all the way. I went back to the carpentry place, and the thing is that you can find yourself becoming quite directionless, there. And from here, you try to find something to craft. The thing is, I'm like, well, what do I need these parts for? But later on, people did come to my aid, because I did get to the point where, when you're trying to craft something, when you have the book open, you have to use your right hand from the top and then pull down to tear. For whatever reason, the first time I didn't get it, second time I did. And so when as far as doing that, you go over to I don't know what the machine is called that you put the wood on, but you go there, you put the paper up there. And then, as you can see with the paper, it'll have like most of them had like two logs. So, like from the tree, you have to like take the pieces of wood that you got from the tree and step back a little bit. It's almost like you have to like fling them up to the machine. It was a little strange, but yeah. So I flung them up there. They became the two pieces of wood. And then from there, that's when it'll light up blue on what section you can start hammering from with your hammer and chisel. Or, well, you need a chisel. If you don't have a chisel, you can start off with the little beat up pickaxe you got where it's just a piece of stone and flint or whatever. You can use that in a chisel. Now, later on, and when I logged back in, I tried to do the same thing, thinking a chisel will be around, and there was no chisel around. So, fortunately, some people came and they helped out. This is the second time. But going back into the first, I was trying to chisel out a handle. It's a long wooden handle, and I was told by a couple of people there that that's one of the best things to start off with because it's versatile. You can use it as a spear, an axe, or whatever, anything that would have a long handle. That's what you can use that as a base for. And I was like, okay, but it took me about 30 minutes to actually complete everything, because it's like you chisel one section and then you have to turn it, chisel another section, turn that, chisel another section, turn that. And I was tired. I was literally tired. I had to take breaks. I was like, whoa, This is something right here. This is really something. But yeah, that took some people did help me out, and we were, I did about maybe like half the work, and then the other people had to do the other half. But I was told it all depends on the tools that you have. So crafting great tools are very helpful with the amount of time it will take for you to actually craft stuff. So perhaps I'll start with the tools first, but it seems like I'm going to have to mine. So I'm going to have to learn crafting. I'm going to have to learn a great deal of crafting. that seems to be the base for the game. It seems, crafting and building and stuff. And it's funny because the first time that I went as far as like trying to craft an item, there was tools everywhere. This time there was barely anything. Like it was like a hammer, the chisel. It was a whole bunch of other things. Some people made like extra handles just for people to have, and there was nothing there. It was like it got people just took it. But yeah, it was a very long and exhausting playthrough. But yeah, that was, that's basically an overview of what that episode was. I actually tried again today, and this was my fault. Well, I went through the entire thing, and then got some good information from somebody towards the end, where it's these big metal plates. I came across one that was in the chest, and he was saying that they're the same plates that I think they're forging plates or something, and that over in the blacksmith, that's where they're normally located at. And if someone saw that you had those in your backpack, people would assume that you were stealing. And the thing is like I got, I was like, I got it from the chest. He was like, okay. He said he understands. I think he said that they spawn once a week, which I was like, all right. So it seems to be some type of etiquette that's involved. A lot of people pick up items on the ground that the server, for whatever reason, can't get rid of, like bones or feathers in backpacks. They said that the more scattered around these things are, the more server lag can happen. I didn't know. I think I didn't think that would be an issue. I would have thought that there would be some type of if it sits around for maybe like 10, 12 minutes, just disappear perhaps.
I wonder why it switched hands.
Or perhaps it cannot differentiate from an item.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Because all right, if you got a tree. And you chop the tree down. The pieces, I guess they really want the pieces to stay there, but they just can't handle all these little items. Wow. Interesting. Alright, but yeah, this is the Black Glove Gamer. Next episode, I'm going for no mess ups on my part. No mess ups on my part. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I'm out.
Oop. Oop. Oh my goodness. Alright, my hand is not my hand at the moment. There we go.
If you get home, I can give you a red iron hammer.
What's that, a ladle? Bowl?
Oh, well.
I still don't really get it.
Can we make a large grip? Like a hammer?
Huh. Alright, so... So, alright, 31 must be like the pieces of wood. Alright, this is the first page.
Listen, do you have enough wood to make a large... Oh, wait. You've got ones already made. I'm a dumbass.
Either way, I'm gonna need some wood. I probably should have just done something like that. So that's 2 pieces. What's this? A crude hammer. Oh, okay. Stuff over there. I'm gonna need an axe. It's a little jittery walking around the house. It's like jitter, like jutter. Let's see, is anything on it yet? Okay, so you can just put stuff wherever you want. Okay, I guess this is like for furniture making? Wow. Okay. Okay. Let me watch the master. I'm gonna need to make a bag. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, we got a super hammer. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's all you gotta do? It still looks like it's tedious. I didn't turn. Okay. Hmm. Get rid of all that bark. Oop. Nope. Okay. Well, how do you know from here? It's not lighting up no more, so I guess I'm just gonna have to do it. Oh, okay. So either way, it's gonna break down into that anyway. Okay. Do I have a backpack? Yes, I do. Didn't know I had my backpack. Cool. All right.